Welcome. My session is looking at customer acquisition and marketing. We all do marketing. We have heard of marketing. We are taught of marketing in secondary school. And there's a gentleman who said he does jingle. Where are you? So I will start with you. What is marketing? What is marketing?
You need to put in your products to the consumer to have it.
A means of exposing. Oh, it's very good. Okay. Consumers. Anyone else? Yes.
Marketing refers to the activities done to make customers aware of what you're offering. It could be a service or a product.
In exchange for money. Customers desire for your product. Thank you very much. All these answers are correct. This is what we understand by marketing. The most important thing is whatever we do in marketing, we are informing this person of our product. And when we inform this person and this person is happy, then what happens? Sales happen, and where do we end up with? Money, and that money, after removing taxes, because we need to pay taxes, we end up with profits. And that is marketing. Okay? Are we okay with that? Now, I had written something, but I think your answers are way much better than mine. But I will only go with one answer that I will. This is by the Chartered Institute of Marketing. It said, marketing is the management process responsible for identifying, we mentioned identifying somewhere, anticipating, satisfying customers' requirements profitably. All the answers we have mentioned there, I think, comfortably fit in there. Not so? So we clap for ourselves. We are very bright people. I am happy this class is going to be great. I just want to know, when did marketing start? The evolution of marketing. When do we think marketing started? Adam and Eve. How?
The snake was marketing.
The snake marketing. What did the snake market? The apple. Okay, the fruit. What was the snake marketing?
Big like immortality.
Immortality. So even in the snake's tempting Eve, it had to package properly, not just saying, you're going to eat the fruit. They said, when you eat this fruit, isn't it the one God told you not to eat? And yes. Do you know why He told you not to eat? Because you become wise. So don't you want to become wise? So Eve wanted to become wise, and He gave also to our friend, Adam. And he ate. And that she also marketed where? The snake did marketing to Eve. Eve did marketing to who? To Adam. That's when marketing started. So marketing is something that we have had, we have lived with. But marketing has gone through processes. After that, in the garden, we had barter trade. So how would I know that you have sugar, me I have salt, so that we trade together? There would be a little marketing. But what I want to mention is, in the 1970s, organizations now began to change the way they market things. They went from post-production selling and advertising to that of finding out, what does my customer want? Long time ago, they would just make products and then they sell to you. But now they study and say, what does this customer want? And they market it according to that way. So that's when we had the evolution of marketing. Is that okay? So now the marketing we have at the moment is what we call customer-centric. It's centered around the customer. Whatever you do in marketing, we are centered around this important person. So the processes, the activities, all those, the anticipations and everything, we are centered around who? The customer. And if the customer is happy, then we shall do it in a profitable way, okay? But as well as we are building that customer, there are things that we do. Effective marketing in business is to convert something to something intangible. Brand. We need to have a brand. And we are saying a brand is more than just a logo and company colors. A brand is something that customers are talking or think about you. When we think of MTN, what comes into our mind? Yellow, that is color. I want us to know more, because we are saying MTN has made a brand that is more than a logo and the company colors. What comes to our mind when we think of MTN? Fast internet? Nah, so that is not their brand. Who else? Yes? Phone. Mobile phone. Expensive. Mobile money. Somebody said expensive. How many people have MTN lines here? Behind it there. And it's expensive when all of you are on those lines. They are for keeping. But there's a reason why we keep them. Okay, somebody mentions when we talk of MTN, we think of mobile money. Okay? So that is the brand that they are creating. So even if they do other things, but they know there's mobile money. What happens when we think of Airtel? Free calls. Free SMS. Pakalas. Okay? What of Vodafone? Internet. And I want to say, it's beyond color. Vodafone and Airtel almost have similar colors. They use red in their advertising and white. They use red and white. So that's why it comes back to, it's more than color and logo. It's what the customer thinks about you. It's what the customer knows. It's what the customer will tell the other person about you.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes?
So, do you feel that color also is important, because Airtel uses more red and King uses more orange, yellow. Does it show more warmth as a color itself? What are your thoughts on color?
Marketing, color is part of something that is important. Because when you're doing your brand, you have to have color, you have to have logo, you have to have all these other things. But we want to know that we shouldn't concentrate when we're doing our businesses. We shouldn't concentrate on color and logo. We might put a lot of emphasis on color and logo, and we forget our important people who are the customers. They're not happy. We're not giving them that product that makes them remember about us. Okay? So don't forget, don't say the lady there said the color is not important, and you do your ad with a fake color. No one will look at it. We first feed with our eyes, and then we go into other things.
So this is about Airtel. Airtel is an Indian company. I'd like to tell you something more about the logo. So the Airtel's logo, which we see now, it's like a casual A. That font is also important. What happened is around 10 years back, Airtel has been there for 20 years. So around 10 years back, they spent around $100 million in rebranding, converting that a different font of A to this kind of font of A. Because what they saw is that the earlier A or Airtel which they had resonated more with the earlier generation. But with this new generation of smartphone users and the young guys, that kind of A was seen as very formal, very traditional. It did not resonate with them. So just for that exercise, they spent $100 million. And that, I'm sure they would have recovered. So it's just, additionally, apart from the color, it is the language, it is the font, it is everything that you see.
Thank you very much. And he has taken us ahead in terms of marketing. Marketing doesn't stop with what you do once. You do have to do research. And I imagine for Airtel to be able to change, they did research and and realize, people are not comfortable with what we are offering. Let's now change our brand name. Let's change our logo to something that is more attractive to who? Customer. So they felt the customer was not happy with what they had at that moment. So therefore, they had to change. Waste money. They're going to make more money than you know. So it's not now. This is the very important thing. When we talk about marketing to new startups, people think it's wasting money. Marketing is important. You're not wasting any shilling that you're investing in marketing. At every top of the hour, what happens? Whom do we hear? Every top of the hour, when news is going to start or before it starts, there are people who advertise there. Who are the common advertisers there? MTN, Airtel, Coca-Cola. You're mentioning them because you see them. And when you're going to make a decision of buying a phone or those services, whom do you think of? The ones that advertise. That's true. What are they doing? They are marketing. So are they making losses? They went into a nursery school and they put color yellow. And you know what the children shouted? MTN! So you ask them, those children, they knew yellow for MTN. So MTN has done great marketing. Okay? Okay, let's go ahead. This gentleman said this. Who can read for me?
A brand is no longer what you tell the a brand is no longer what you tell the consumer. It is what consumers tell each other it is.
So I remember saying it's beyond the logo, it's beyond. So a brand is no longer what we tell the consumer. We are good at this, we are good at the other, we are good at selling, we are good at this. But it's what the consumers what? Tell each other. So your whole idea in your customer or in your branding, you should make sure your customers tell others. How many people have bought things because their friends told them so? Quite a number. Yes, somebody tells you, you want this, go to this shop. So that is what our fellow people tell us, what customers tell each other. As people who have startups. Oh, I know some of you are trainers here. When startups come to you, make sure that is what you're telling them. They should not forget that marketing a customer is important, but also to be able to help the customer tell another person about the good experience they have with your brand, okay?